Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are going to see about HTML forms. Before getting started, if you are new to this channel, do subscribe and hit on the bell icon so whenever I upload a new video, you will get a notification on it. Do follow me on my Instagram page as well. Let's get started. These are the tags that we have seen in previous video. If you have not yet watched that video, do watch it. I will give the link in the description. This was our output. So let us comment all these tags and start off with HTML forms. So HTML forms. So before starting off with HTML forms, why HTML forms are used? So forms are used basically to collect information of the user. So what we are doing is we are sending our information through that form. So they are going to collect those informations. For example, I'll give a real world example of forms. So let's go and reload this page first. Let me give in an h1 tag HTML forms. Let's go to facebook.com. This entire card is a form. So we have one email field, we have one password field, we have one login button, and we have forgot password also. And then here we have another button. If you are not yet registered, do register. So once you have registered only you can log in. So let me click on this create new account. So when I click on create new account, you are able to see that I am getting one model. I'm getting one pop-up model. This is a form. That also was a form. This is also a form. So in this, we are entering from the basic, which means our name, our phone number, we are giving our date of birth. We are giving our information. We are filling out the information, which is name, surname. If you have, you can give your mobile number or email address, and you're giving some 6 or 8 digit password. After that, you are giving your date of birth. All these date of birth, email, mobile number, name, gender, all these are informations or data of particular users. So these forms are used to take that users information. So we'll be seeing how to create this form. So I have given a real world example. So this is what a form will do. So let's go and begin with the coding. When we want a form, we start off with a form. Form as open and close tag. And here, let me remove this. Let me remove the action part and I will tell you why I removed. Form will have majorly two things. One is action and the other one is method. Now I'll type action and the other one is method. We have one more which is ENC type. So we'll be learning about ENC type later when we are working with the form. Now for the basic understanding, this is what you need to know, that form will have two attributes. One is action, another one is method. So what does this action will do and what does this method will do? So method is of majorly two types. One is post and one is get. So these are HTTP requests. Post and get are HTTP requests. So when you tell here post, so this post method will send data to a server, wherein if you use get method, you will be getting the data which is there on server. We are requesting, the request that we are doing is get, and the data that we send is post. These are the basic thing that you have to know about the form. And then what will this action do? So action is nothing but whether that form action is being performed in the same page. If it is performed in the same page, it will be like this. If suppose this action is being like when I enter login, this has to get logged in, right? Whether that login code is performed in this page or another file. So if it is another file, let me give an example of code.html. This action, form action will be performed in code.html file. So here there is no file, we have to create one file, all those things. The basic about form has two attributes. One is action and the other one is method. So method is of two types, majorly, which is post and get, and the action part where the action is going to perform. So that is all about the form attributes. Let's get into the next form elements. So form elements are nothing but all these input field, and which is email, password, all this. So let's see few form elements. First, I'll start off with input type text. So I've got one input. This is the input tag. So you can see this input form, this input field and this input field is same. But then they have customized using CSS. So input, when I give type text, it will take the type of text. So here input is one form element, and input we have attribute type and we are giving it as text. Here we have many attributes here. We have name, ID, we have value, we have placeholder. So I'll tell you what is the use of placeholder. I'm gonna tell here enter full name. When I go and reload, you will be able to see that enter full name. So it is telling the user to enter, okay, this field we have to enter the name. Similar way here you can see email address or phone number. This is the placeholder given. If you have any doubt, inspect this and check. That's it. So inspect this and you are able to see the placeholder here, email or phone number. And you can see there are many attributes. As I told you, have type, class, name, email, data, test ID, autofocus. So majorly that we'll be using is all about the type, name or ID. If you are using name, ID is not required. If you are using ID, name is not required. But then they have given both. So that is all about this thing. So we have seen one input type of text. Let's see now another form element, which is label. So as we know, we give a label to specify name. What is that input element is going to contain? So we have label, and for what? For name. Here we give full name. Now if you go and reload this page, you can see full name and we enter here. So that is all about the label and the input tag. So input we have seen only type of text. We'll see another type of email. So let me give a label first for email. Tell email address and give input type from text to make as email, and the same thing we'll just copy the same thing and paste it here. Enter address. If you want, you can go and reload and check. So this is coming here. I want it down. So use HTML break tag twice. So you can see all this I'm doing with the help of HTML only. So we'll see about the next. So again, give a label. We'll give for phone number and we'll give it as number, and input type number. Rest will be copying from here. Copy, paste it here. Change this to number. Reload, you got number. And this field will take the text. This field will be taking email address. So when I tell email address, this field should contain @ symbol. Next about password, let us copy paste the entire thing, and instead of phone we are going to tell password. Here also we'll give it as password. Change this to password. Now let's go and reload. You can see enter password. So when I enter yes Sneha, it is taking text. When I enter yes, here I have to give sneha@gmail.com, and here I'm not able to enter text here, so I have to give the number, so I'm giving, and here password. So when I enter password, you can see the password. It is giving in a format that how the password looks. This is the use of password. Similarly, we'll copy this password and paste it once again. We'll make this field as hidden. So here instead of password, make this to hidden. Now when you do that, you can see that entire input box is hidden. So this is the use of hidden. And let's copy paste once again. Let us give this as checkbox. Copy, paste, paste. And for checkbox, all this is not required. We'll reload and check. So here you can see checkbox. Here you can click, unclick. And we have radio button. Let's copy this, paste it, change this to radio, change this type also to radio. If you have observed properly, when we install a particular app, we would have seen that agree to the license. We are checking it, right? This is mandatory to be accepted in that case. So we are going to check this and accept, right? So we're in radio button. Here I'll give mail and copy this label and paste it here. Give us email. Now reload. Here you can see radio button is from the given option. We have to select one. So I have selected one. And we have select thing. So copy this and so select is nothing but selecting from the drop down list. So select ID or name is an attribute for this, and inside we'll have option. So I'm gonna give one and tell books. Copy, paste. Pen, paper, pencil. Cut this. Let us go and reload this page. We have to select one among. Let's give a label. Select. See select or drop down. So usually the first thing would be select. So let's do that as well. Select something like this, right? It is going to be something like this. And from this option, we'll select one, right? So this is the help of select. Next, let's copy this and paste it here. Copy one input, paste it here. We'll see this as date. Let's go and reload. So it's letting us to pick one date. Okay, we can change here for the month. So this will insert the date value. So that is the use of this. And let's go and do it for color. So color, what this color will do, it will help us select the color. So when I go reload, I'm getting this. So from here I can drag and drop any color to I want. Okay, this is the help of the color. And then file. So why this file is used to insert some kind of image or document, we can use this file. So we'll say this as file. Go and reload this. You can see file, choose file. So if we browse, it will come like this. So I'm going to choose this. So this is the help of file. Then we'll see here we have seen date. Let's copy this once again and paste it here. And date. So I'm going to tell date, time, local. This will give along with the time. Okay. Let's go reload. You can see this is giving in this format. See, this will give along with the time. If I select date, you can see today's date I've selected. You can see the time which has been displayed here. So that is the help of date, time, local. And what else? Next we'll move on to another element which we'll select and tell as range. So what will this range do? The range that we are giving, something like this. So this is the user range, and let's copy, paste. Let's give time. This will give us the time. We are able to select the time. That is the use of time. We'll see about submit. I'm gonna submit. Let me remove all these for everything. All this is not required. So here I've given submit. So submit will act as a button. So when I go and reload, you can see it is of button type. So now we'll see of button. Here is the button. Let me give the value here as click me. Now when I go and reload this page, you can see button. So I think we have almost covered all the elements. We have seen text, email, number, password, hidden, checkbox, radio button, drop down, and to select the date along with the time, to select the color, and to insert some kind of image file, and the range. This was the time. We have seen submit. I hope this video was helpful, and if you have any doubt or suggestion, let me know in the comment section. Like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.